Hello, 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 and welcome to In Motion with Kristyna and to the Playful, Powerful Advanced series. Today's 20-minute session will stretch your entire body, strengthen your ankles, you're welcome, and deepen Pilates breathing practice. So roll out your mat and meet me in standing parallel position. Place your hands on the side of your ribcage and close your eyes. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your pursed lips like you blow in flickering candles from cake. Inhale, open the ribcage to all sides, your front side and back, and exhale. Deep inhale to your ribcage. Deep exhale through your pursed lips. Deep inhale, fill the gaps in between your fingers, and deep exhale. Notice how the ribcage is knitting together. Now come to the edge of the mat, parallel position, scoop the belly in, arms all the way up. Inhale, exhale, chin to chest, round the spine and roll down, vertebra at the time. Maybe softening your knees. Inhale when you land. And exhale, scoop the belly in. Tuck the tailbone and roll back, vertebra at the time. Inhale, growing an inch higher. Exhale, chin to chest, round the spine. Imagine that you're hugging a big barrel. Inhale when you land. And exhale, scoop the belly in, tuck the tailbone. Really enjoy the process. Spaghetti arms. And your arms all the way up to inhale and exhale. Breathe. Relax your head, relax your neck. When you land, lengthen your legs and start to pedal. Bend one at a time. Feel the nice stretch in the back of your leg. We've got a few more. Keep breathing and one more. Take your right arm, glide it up towards the ceiling. And with exhale, glide it diagonally behind you. Nicely rotate and mobilize the spine. Come back, lengthen that leg. Bend the right, take your left arm. Inhale, exhale. Like you open in a book. And come back to the center, and we've got two more. Bend the left, take your right arm all the way up. The left arm gently pressing away from the mat. Keep it nicely supported, scooping the belly in the whole time. One more. Inhale up and exhale gently diagonally. Look where you're going. Place the hand down onto the mat, lengthen your legs, scoop the belly in, bend those legs and roll back to standing position. Beautiful. Now come to your center of the mat, parallel position. Utilize your hands, rotate and bring them all the way up and start to rotate. So this is such a beautiful stretch when you wake up. Nicely breathe and inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your pursed lips, keeping your ankles relaxed. So as you rotate in from to one side to another, you nicely rotate it all the way from the ankles. Keep your shoulders down and just looking where you're going. Give yourself a little shake. Now take your right arm, cross with the left hook and gently pull towards your chest. And again, start to rotate, but very slowly and nicely in flow motion so you don't get dizzy. Keep breathing, scooping the belly in. The right shoulder is gently pressing down towards the mat and you gently pressing the right arm towards your chest. Give yourself a little shake and the same to the left side. Left shoulder down, start to rotate to your left side through the center to the right. Look where you go in nicely, inhaling and exhaling, keeping your spine long, scooping the belly in so you are supported the whole time, although it's just a stretch. Keep breathing and come back to the center. Give yourself a little stretch. Now take your right wrist. Take your left fingers and gently press those right fingers towards your body. Nicely lengthen your arm. And the same to the left. Shoulders down. Breathe. Press, 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 and give it a shake. Now take your right arm bent behind your head with the left. Gently glide that right elbow to the left side and gently press your head towards your right arm. Feel the nice stretch. Make sure that you're looking right in front of you, shoulders down, and the same to the left side. Keep breathing, scooping the belly in, staying in the parallel position. and give yourself a little stretch. Now come to the edge of the mat, parallel position. Now utilize your hands. Inhale, exhale, chin to chest, round the spine, and keep your arms hang, more like a fall over. We inhale, exhale, scoop in the belly in, and start to gently press your arms down towards the mat, opening the chest, looking diagonally, nicely opening the chest, opening your shoulders. Inhale, reach higher, exhale, chin to chest, round the spine, roll all the way down. Let your shoulders relax. Inhale, exhale, scoop the belly in, tuck the tailbone and roll in vertebra at the time. Back to your standing position. Gently press your arms down. Look diagonally, open the chest. And come back. Inhale, reach higher. Exhale, chin to chest, round the spine, scooping the belly in. And maybe now you notice that your shoulders let you go a little bit lower. Lengthen your legs and walk to your downwards dog. Press your heels down towards the mat and we start to pedal. Lift one heel at the time. Make sure that you press in one heel at the time down towards the mat. Both feet down. Inhale and exhale. Lift your heels and start to roll to your snake stretch. Gently looking up, shoulders away from ears. Press in, flex your feet and lift and shift your hips backwards to your downwards dog. Inhale, exhale, lift and roll to your snake stretch. Keep breathing, looking gently up, scooping the belly in and gently press, lift and shift. And once more, really enjoy the process and the movement. It's such a beautiful for your spine. Now come to your 4-point knee-in position. We inhale, exhale, tuck the tailbone, curve the spine, flex the body. Inhale and exhale, untuck the tailbone and roll to your cow stretch. Shoulders away from ears. Scooping the belly in, looking at your belly button. And untuck the tailbone and glide to your gentle arch. Inhale, exhale, scoop in the belly in, press the mat away. Inhale and exhale, send the tailbone away and vertebra at the time, glide to your cow stretch. Come to your center, shift, swing your legs and shimmy on the mat and roll down. Bring your knees towards the chest. Make sure that the tailbone is reaching away. It's nicely grounded with the mat. Bend the left leg, grab the right and start to lengthen and bend the leg. Make sure that your pelvis is nicely grounded with the mat as well as your tailbone. So nothing is lifting. Grab your ankle and start to roll. That should feel very nice, especially for your shins. I feel it. It's such a beautiful, juicy, and great movement and stretch. Now bend the leg, flex the foot and lengthen. So with flexing your foot, you've got even more resistance. And try to glide that leg towards your body. So although we're stretching, we don't sit in the stretch. We nicely trying our best to stretch even more. And change your legs, lengthen and bend. Keep breathing, inhale and exhale. Scoop in the belly in, relax your shoulders. Grab your ankle and small circles with your foot. This one feels nice as well. And reverse, we've got one more. Keep breathing, flex the foot. Now we bend and lengthen. Try to reach your chest. Bend and lengthen. Keep the pelvis grounded with the mat. Stay there for a few breaths. Gently glide that leg towards your body and relax. Gently drop your right knee towards the mat, lengthen, rotate parallel and glide it back to the center. The same with the left leg. Nicely mobilizing your hips and gently pressing into the opposite foot. So we keep our knee nice and straight. It doesn't wobble from one side to another. Keep it nicely supported. We've got one more. We open, lengthen like you carry a little glass of champagne on your heel. Then you rotate and come back. Let's do one more. Keep breathing and we reverse. So we lengthen the leg. Now rotate from your hip. Carry the little champagne, bend the leg and draw it back to the tabletop. Looking all the way up, keeping the orange in between your chin and chest. So we keep our spine nice and long. Keep breathing. Opening. Really enjoy the movement. Parallel, open, bend, and draw back. Lengthen, bend, and draw back. Beautiful. We lift, just hover your pelvis off the mat and lower. We lift and lower. Press your feet down towards the mat, keeping the knees straight like a train track and hover. Inhale, exhale, tuck the tailbone and roll to your shoulder bridge. Inhale and exhale, roll down vertebra at the time. Inhale, scooping the belly in, tucking the tailbone, pressing into your feet, pressing into your hands, gently pressing the tailbone up towards the ceiling and lower down. Beautiful for mobilizing your spine. Rolling all the way up. Inhale and exhale, roll down, vertebra at the time, bone by bone. Beautiful. We nod the head and then look back up. Nod like you want to say yes, and then take your gaze up towards the ceiling. We nod and look back up. Now we change into one side and another. Really be gentle here. Keep breathing. Deep inhale and deep exhale. Nicely. Just warm up the area. Listen your body. No need to overdo. No need to stress anything. And look back up. Grab your inner thighs and rock and roll to seated position. And our favorite, rolling like a ball. Let's massage the spine. Chin to chest, and look back up. Few more balance in there. Nicely enjoying the movement. I really, really like that. Rolling like a ball. Let's do one more. And maybe one more. There we are. All right. Let's place our feet down. Just swing your legs and come to your low lunge stretch. Making sure that the right leg is 90 degree. Place both hands down towards the mat and gently press the tailbone towards the mat. I like to look down because it gives me the extra stretch, the extra juice of this beautiful movement. If you want, you can press yourself from that knee, opening your chest again, gently pressing the tailbone down the whole time. And let's change. Let's come to our pigeon. So knee to the side, you can stay just lifted. If you want, come to your forearms. If you woke up today and you really wanted to stretch the most, just come to lay down with me. Relax there, stretch there, breathe there. Come back with the support and come back to your low lunge, stretch and grab the back leg. So this is very juicy. I love this one. It's so painful. It's beautiful for stretching your thigh. Place your foot down and rotate to the side. Open the knee. The knee should reach the same direction as your toe. And let's change from one side to another. And come back to our low lunge stretch, but to the left side. So stay where you are. Place your hands down onto the mat. Maybe drop that head, pressing the tailbone down. Keep breathing. If you want, you can lift your knee off the mat. If you want, you can press yourself away from that knee, but make sure that you keep the leg 90 degrees. You don't want to break your knee. And from here, let's come to the pigeon. Make sure that your hips are straight. If you need, just take a block for extra support or just come halfway. Or if you really, really know one, come to lay down with me. Relax and breathe. Deep inhale and deep exhale. Gently press yourself off the mat. Come back to your low lunge stretch. And from there, we grab the back leg. So you might notice that one side is always a little bit more tricky than the other one, and that's totally fine. It seems like this one is my lucky leg. And lift and shift your hips backwards, lengthen the leg, flex the foot. Now you can stay here, you can come all the way down. Have you ever seen Swan Lake when all the ballerinas, all the swans are laying down? This is the position, but they go all the way down, just so you know. All right, we're going from one side to another, nicely opening everything, coming back to low line stretch with the right leg. Lift and shift your hips backwards. Make sure they are straight. Lengthening the leg into our swan position. Flexing the foot. Try to give your shin a little cheeky kiss. And come to your seated, comfortable seated position. Lengthen that left leg and we go into demi and flex. Demi and flex. So nicely lengthening the whole leg and strengthening your ankle. We demi and flex. We demi and flex. Keep breathing. We point, demi, flex. Demi, point, demi, flex. Sometimes I encourage my clients to really strengthen their ankles this way. So if you sit by telly and you get a little bit bored, just put your one leg up and start to strengthen your ankle this way. Now we crunch and lengthen. We crunch and lengthen. Now imagine something or somebody really scared you. So you crunch everything in and then you lengthen. You crunch and flex. We've got right leg. So lengthen that leg and we demi and flex. We demi and flex. And you can look at your foot because sometimes we not really used to this movement. So some of you, maybe you just getting familiar with demi, point, demi, and flex. Demi, point, demi, and flex. We really want to mobilize our feet as well. It's very, very important. We point, demi, and flex. Demi, point, demi, and flex. Don't forget to breathe, lengthen that leg, and we crunch and lengthen. We crunch everything and lengthen. We crunch and lengthen. And you might feel the calf. So you might feel really strengthening the ankle and working on your calves. All right, that was the last one. Now come to your, again, comfortably position and start to circle your feet. So they flex. Now they point, they kiss and flex away. You can relax your knees as well. Point, kiss and flex and reverse away and away, flexing and pointing the whole time. Nice circles. Imagine that your toes have a paintbrush, so you nicely draw in those circles. Give yourself a shake and kind of lay down on your back. Grab your right leg and cross it onto your left. With your right hand, gently press into the right knee. Open your hips. If you crave a little bit more stretch, grab your left leg. And if you're craving even more stretch, just gently, mini, tiny, glide to your left side. So you feel the deep glute stretch, the right glute really stretching. Make sure that the pelvis is down onto the mat and the tailbone is reaching away. And lengthen the leg, flex the foot, and gently pressing the right knee away from the body. Keep breathing, flexing the foot. And let's change. Take the left leg, cross onto your right. With your left hand, press into your left knee. Keep breathing, looking all the way up. And grab your knee, shin, or inner thigh, wherever you are with your stretch. And if you want the extra challenge, the extra stretch, just glide to the right side. Keep the pelvis on the mat. And lengthen the leg. And here, try to lengthen that lower back. Really tailbone down towards the mat and the left knee away from the body. Grab both legs and again, pressing the tailbone down, yet gliding your legs towards your chest. Flexing both feet, nicely lengthening the whole back of your legs. And if you want, just swing your legs behind you. And start to moving backwards and forward. We press in those heels down towards the mat and away. Now looking all the way up, scooping the belly in, bend those legs and lengthen. And slowly with control, roll all the way down. Grab your knees. Roll back to seated position. I'm just going to shimmy to come to lay down to watch the sun and a few circles. Make sure that you grab onto your knees and really just your arms are doing the movement. The hips are nicely relaxed and reverse big circles in and out. Keep breathing, looking up. Relax your shoulders, open your chest. Open your hips, roll to your side, come to your 4-point kneeling position, shift to your squat, relax your head, press into your heels, lengthen your legs, grab your elbows, and hang. Let the gravitation do the job. Place your hands down onto the mat, scoop the belly in, tuck the tailbone, roll all the way up, take your arms width like we started. Chin to chest, round the spine, rolling down, inhale, exhale, walk your hands into your plank, scoop in the belly in and walk back. And roll back to standing position. Thank you very much for stretching and practicing with me. And I will see you next Monday in the advanced series. Take care and keep moving.